The sun might have set on a host of players' chances here in Hangzhou, but for those who remain, there's the chance to carve a permanent piece of sporting history in this captivating city. No more second chances now we've reached the weekend, and on semi-final Saturday, badminton's best are within touching distance of glory. Welcome to day 4 of the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals. And welcome inside to the Olympic Sports Centre that can seat some 10,000. It is going to be absolutely rocking today, and of course tomorrow, when we will have the finals live. But today, all 10 semis will probably be having about 11 or 12 hours of live coverage across our 2 sessions. And our thanks to Xu Jing, LOC representative, for bringing on the World Tour Finals trophy. Here is our lineup then, and first up, an all-Malaysian mixed double semi. Going live versus Chen and To. It looks too close to call. And so does the women's singles that follows. Only one spot on the rankings separate Aya Hori and Han Yue, but the Chinese has won 6 of their 7 meetings. More mixed after that, and it could be an emotional goodbye for Jung Soo Wei. The legend retires after this event, and making the final will be tough against world number 2 pair Jiun and Wei. The second women's semi to follow. World number 2 Wang Ziyi against An Se-young. 8 World Tour titles between them this year. And we end the session in style with women's doubles. In the world rankings clash head-on in a repeat of the Japan Open final, Lu and Tang versus Beck and Lee. Our second session is at 5 o'clock in the company of Jill Clark and Steen Pedersen. Both the men's singles finals and both the men's doubles finals will be on that particular card, so join them from 5. Well, there's the mixed doubles lineup. We'll be seeing that Chinese semi-final, all-Chinese semi-final later. But first of all, we are concentrating on that second semi-final, the bottom one. It's an all-Malaysian affair. They only played on Wednesday. So it's going to be fascinating to see what happens. That kicks off in just a few minutes' time. Magnificent arena here. It was only completed in 2018, actually. They finished it. It still feels brand new. And you know it's serious when we're down to just 1 court. Also, massive prize money on offer here this week. And there is a huge jump as well from the semi-finals up to the finals. So the losing semi-finalists pick up $50,000 US in the doubles, but winning today guarantees 100,000. So it's a massive jump. And for the winners tomorrow in the doubles, $210,000 US. My name's Trevor Harris alongside Jeff To. The money's big, Jeff, but it's the honour and the glory, really, isn't it? And it's a case of temperament now as well as technique at this stage of the tournament.
Yeah, semi-finals day. Look, all the pairs and all the players who have made it this far have competed exceptionally well over the week. But now it's crunch time. Now it's the time where all of the hard work you've done throughout the year kind of comes down to this. I know we've had the Olympic Games this year, which is obviously massive, but this is going to come as a very important event for a lot of these players as they round out 2024.
Court officials making their way into position, which means the players won't be far behind. But before the players make their entrance, we have the traditional Hangzhou light show. Sound and music is quite a spectacular thing.
接下来，让我们用掌声欢迎运动员入场。
So we are just about set for the players to make their entrance. And by the way, that victory for Chen and To on Wednesday means that the head-to-head between these two pairs is now 3-3. Said it was tough to call. And we got some youngsters involved as well here at the weekend as Go and Lie make their entrance. Of course, partners in life as well as on the court. Got married in May. And the opponents who they know extremely well, of course, Chen Jia and To Wei. Go and Lie, the more experienced pair. A kid and a camera, it's always a good combination. Obviously they will have played against each other, not just in competition, but many times practice and training. But all friendship set aside here. As I mentioned, Chen and To won on Wednesday.
Black or right? Right for you?
Won the last meeting before that as well. Quarter-final of the
Right.
Career Open in August in just 34 minutes. In fact, every meeting till Wednesday are straight games. I'm glad we're not paying the electricity bill. It's quite dramatic inside here, though. So let's give you a little bit of information then about this quartet. Starting with Go Soon-Huat and Lai Chevon-Jemi. 34 years of age now, Go. Actually won their first tournament as a pair back in 2016. He used to be a singles player way back when. Go Soon-Huat. Ranked 10 in the world, as you see. That best ranking, by the way, was 6. It was quite a while ago, back in 2018. Is she pointing the way to the final? They won a couple of World Tour events this year. Won the Swiss Open in March, that was a Super 300. And then the Malaysian Masters in May. In fact, they were their first World Tour titles for 6 years. Also got to a Super 1000 final as well this year. That was the China Open in May. And their opponents on the other side of the net, fellow country man and woman, Chen Jia and To Wei, just checking on Go and Lie's results this week. If you're with us yesterday, you'll have seen them win to qualify. So Chen Jia, 26 years now, they're ranked 8 in the world, this pair. First got into the top 10 the back end of last year. 8 is their highest ranking. And they won their first Super 500 event at the Korean Open in September, as we look at To Wei, 24 years of age. What's going to be the key to this match, Jeff? Because I mentioned, I mean, they obviously know each other very, very well, these four.
Yeah, I think we saw Go and Lie play really well against the Indonesians yesterday, and they had some really good formations there where Lie was just really dominating that front court. But To is also someone who's very, very creative in the front court, so I think that she could create a few problems for Go and Lie.
This is actually the only match in our first session that doesn't have any Chinese representation. Su Xiaofeng of China is the chair umpire, therefore. And Jeet Bat from Australia is in the service judges' chair.
It's also good to see Go looking fit after his dive yesterday and he wasn't feeling too well. Looked like he hurt his rib or his hip, but he's jumping around. It looks like he's in good shape.
Yeah, you probably find that incident online somewhere, and it was actually a fantastic pickup, full-length dive, albeit that it came at a cost. So here we go. Goes Sudirman serving first. Yeah, had her under pressure with the flicker straight away. It's good tactics from Go.
And when they played each other on Wednesday earlier this week, it was Go and Lai who took that first game as well. So they've had a good start then.
It's a pretty quick match actually on Wednesday, even though it went 3 games, it was inside an hour. So maybe lengthy rallies won't be the order of the day, we'll see. Drift might be a bit concerning. So we've seen a lot of shots out the back this week, Jeff, in every discipline actually.
Yeah, and it hasn't been too obvious. I think players on both sides of net have been hitting out the backcourt. I think there is potentially a little bit in the direction that Go and Lai are hitting at the moment, coming this way towards us. That's great placement there. I think Lai was particularly impressive yesterday against the Indonesians.
That was well in. That was a serious misjudgment by Chen at the back of the court. And again, she actually did very well there, Elisha and Jemmy, because she took that very low. I think her main concern was just to get it deep. Couldn't have got it much deeper. And another error from her opponents and dropped on the line.
It's interesting to see the Chen's left 2 on the baseline, the back line, and they've landed in. Is that more nerves, or is there a bit of a shift in the drift today compared to the other days?
That's nicely done. Just saw that Go had his weight on his heels there, just literally feathered it over the net. Last one of the day, called by service judge Cheaton back to serve from below 115 centimetres. Otherwise, you get called.
That's bad luck for Go and Lai there. Lai doing really well to read that shot to intercept, but Chen was all over the defense. Go just mistimed that overhead.
Hit that with real vigour. Right out the middle of the racket. There you go, 355 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, good return of serve to cram up Go there. Couldn't quite get the length to get it over Chen, and then just thunderous smash down the line.
Would have sat up and said, hit me. And Go didn't disappoint.
Toe all over that flat drive serve.
Punch and counter punch at the moment.
That one is a risky one on that side, though, directly into Toe's forehand. That drive serve is quite more effective usually on the other side into the receiver's backhand. Got a switch of rackets there. So broken string there. Toe generously giving Chen her racket, and luckily for them, an error from the other side of the net.
So back to just a point now, the difference. Great movement from Toe Wei, really was.
That's where Toe can be so dangerous. She's very creative, and she can read those plays really well there.
Yeah, she was on the move well before the shuttle was struck.
That's drifted long again from Chen, so maybe a bit of drift going in the direction that Toe and Chen are hitting towards. A little bit harder to control on that back line.
Well, terrific rally for starters. A little bit of good fortune at the end of it. And a 2-point lead is the upshot for Go Soon Huat and Lai Shevotemi. But hugely entertaining first 8 or 9 minutes of this mixed doubles semi.
Not too sure what happened there. Just a bit of missed timing from Lai. But I feel Chen and To are starting to potentially feel their way back into this first game. They were behind by a few points. It was 1-6 at one stage.
Yeah, it was a sluggish start, wasn't it? But as you say, it looked like they've settled, and that will help the cause also.
Yeah, definitely more dangerous in that attacking position, where To's got a little bit of time to intercept and be creative.
Too much angle on that.
A really nice play here from Go and Lai. Go at the rear court there is just being really patient, just getting the shuttle below net level, not going for too much until he's in a better position to actually create something or penetrate the Chen and To defense. I think just as a more experienced player out there, that's often what you come with. You tend to choose your shots a little bit more, I wouldn't say conservatively, but wait for the right opportunities a lot more.
Elegantly steered into the open court from To.
definitely think that Chen and To are the more explosive pair of the two. So I think that those quick points, they can win those points probably a little bit quicker than you would see Go and Lai win the points, just because they've got that extra bit of speed.
They've yet to be in front in this game, Chen and To. They do find a way to win it. Might feel like a little bit of a steal, certainly from Go and Lai's point of view, as we get towards the business end of this opening game. Now they are in front for the first time.
So good judgment there that time from Chen. That one drifting long. It's that shot there. Really good quality from Chen. Lai just trying to maybe put a bit too much pressure on than she could have from a position below the net level. Pushing that too far. And that's that explosiveness.
There's a calm confidence about them at the moment, isn't there? Didn't panic when they were some way behind early on in this game. Now they've put themselves in pole position to win it.
So good. That's not an easy shot when it's coming so fast at you to be able to glide that over, take the speed out, and how tight she was able to hit that one there.
Yeah, it's an exquisite shot. Stop the stoic defense of Go in its tracks. Something's distracted him.
I think someone's using their flash, or they're recording a video and the light is on their phone, so distracting Go and Lai.
So Hawkeye in action for the first time. Both pairs have 2 challenges per game. If they're right, they keep the challenge. It's a big call for the Hawkeye system here because 19-15 or 18-16, big difference. Called in. And it'll stay that way.
She's won 3 or 4 points on that exact shot, Toe, just taking speed out on that side. She's really making impact here on this first game.
Goes long, and here are 5 game points for Chen Tangjie and Toe Wei. Minimum of fuss, 21-15. It's taken exactly 20 minutes. And they've carried on where they left off when these pairs met on Wednesday when Chen and Toe won. They're halfway to repeating the feat. They lead 1 game to none.
Second game, level play.
What do you think Go and Lai have to do, Jeff, to try and get back into this match? Because the latter part of that first game, they were definitely second best.
Yeah, I think it's quite difficult because they are struggling a little bit with the speed of Chen and Toe now. But I think it's going to be really about winning that mid-court. So Go needs to step in there, get the shuttle down below net level just so that he can create more opportunities for himself and then for Lai to intercept at the net. They're not really getting those opportunities. And I think that's when they're their best, especially when Lai's covering a forehand side on the front court and Go's kind of pushing on to the other side and pressing forwards. I think that's when they're the strongest. But I think that just the speed of Chen and Toe at the moment is just really difficult to execute any game plan because you're just reacting to everything. they're just coming at you with so much speed that, yeah, you're just trying to get the shuttle back, to be honest.
3-1. Service order. 2, 3. Service order. 4-2.
You see how quickly Chen is in on this mid-court one. He's so early on that. So Lai just trying to get it past Toe, which she does, but as soon as it passes her, Chen is just all over it straight away.
Oh, that's cleverly done.
Service order.
You're going to need a few inspirational moments like that.
4.
That's nice.
Intriguing little net battle there, which Lai came out on top of.
Yeah, really bold move there by Lai. She's coming in when Chen is taking the shuttle overhead, so really good anticipation that he wasn't going to play hard there. And that's what gave them the upper hand in the end.
Service over. 5-0.
That's unlucky for Chen and Toe. All over that rally. Had the initiative the whole way. Just couldn't execute on that finishing smash.
Service over. 6-0.
Excellent follow-up here from Go. That's a half-court shot. But then that finishing kill at the net. No chance for To to react to that one.
So quick onto that again, Chen. This gives you so little time to react if you're on the other side of the net.
Yeah, they're going like habitually, I think. Just try to play that mid-court shot a little bit high on that side, and each time Chen's so fast to kind of get in the around the head position to attack on that. It's happened 3 times just in the start of this second game.
Some of the interchanges between Lai and To in the vicinity of the net have been absolutely scintillating. There's another example there.
Yeah, they just cover each other so well, and even if like Lai defended so well to find a few gaps to get it past To then, but because Chen is pushed up so far forward in that mid-court area, he's taking that so early. It's tricky to do, but could they try to play Chen a little bit deeper into the back corners? A lot easier said than done, though. Oh, that's bad luck.
It was wide anyway. Yeah. Sliding in was Chen. It's been challenged, actually, so Hawkeye will show us exactly where this shuttle landed. And horrible vibes when Chen went flying. He was going to do something similar to what Go managed to do yesterday, but fortunately he's okay. First instinct was that it probably just missed the sideline, and it did, in fact, by more than a bit.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 9-7.
It's a definition of commitment. It's that awkward height, wasn't it? Gave Lai a problem. Wonderfully done. Classic piece of deception, and it gives Chen and To a 4-point lead at the mid-game break.
Jangan selalu buang, kadang-kadang ada kosong lembut aja nggak apa-apa gitu. Ya, jangan selalu buang ke belakang. Ya, kalau free kosong letak aja nggak apa-apa.
Well, they'll take everything they can get at this stage.
Yeah, they've opened up the court really well. You see To and Chen just both on that even side of the court, opened up that odd side of the court, so To had to scramble to get the smash return.
So they've won the first 3 points after the break. So it's right back into the second game now. What I've really noticed, Trevor, in this partnership of To and Chen is that every doubles combination usually has someone who's a little bit more of a leader in the pair, who kind of talks more, gives more instruction, etc. And I'm seeing how vocal To is today, especially. Every point she's telling Chen, do this, do that. Even at the mid-game interval with the coach, she's kind of telling him more things to do. I think she's playing a really important role here to kind of lead the combination. She's definitely the cheerleader. A couple of years younger than her partner, but I'd probably say she's the star player of the four so far in this match. Immediate challenge as the serve was called short. This will be interesting because you saw the immediate fist pump from To, so I think she thinks it's good, this. Might have been the double bluff, however. It could have been to show confidence to the line judge as well. Yes, exactly. So it's a bit hard to show confidence to Hawkeye, though, isn't it? Yeah, Hawkeye doesn't care. Well, she was dead right. She was dead right.
Corrected. 15-10. Play.
Yeah, just see how much instruction To's giving Chen. She's the playmaker, I think. She's the conductor of the orchestra.
Still somehow it came back. That's wide. What a great rally. And potentially a pivotal point, because now with a 6-point lead, it's theirs to lose.
Yeah, what great aggressive play. And then it's just the straight clear from Go that was out the side, but such good defensive effort from them. We've seen quite a few of those flat drive serves from both Chen and To in this semi-final. It's definitely worked more when they're serving in the direction of the receiver's backhand. Of course, Lai is left-handed, so it's opposite.
Carry.
Nice one.
Well, it's a sprint towards the finish line now by the look of it.
10.
Scoreline has an incredibly lopsided appearance. That one was good. Angled towards the junction of baseline and sideline.
11, 18. Check shuttle. Light. Check shuttle.
Yeah, set up by a really good serve from Lai there. Chen looking to put pressure on the return of serve, but was just caught by the quality of Lai's serve. Had to kind of stop and lift. And that gave Go that really good attacking opportunity, and he used that so well.
Service over. 19-12.
There's that vision and play of Toe that set up that point. Just challenging Lai at that front court.
So here are 8 match points for a place in tomorrow's final.
12.
In the end, it was very convincing. 21-12 in the second game. There was just a moment, wasn't there, early on in the match where it looked as though Go and Lai would have the upper hand. 6-1 ahead in the opening game. Since then, though, it's pretty much been one-way traffic. They're going to give themselves a chance to win the World Tour Finals trophy tomorrow. Plus, more than $200,000 as well.
Yeah, what an incredible performance by these two. I think that Go and Lai, they had their parts of the match that they played really well in, but Chen and Toe just turned it up. The shot quality, the speed, the explosiveness, the anticipation. I think they thoroughly deserve that, and I think if they play like that tomorrow, have a great chance tomorrow in the final.
So 21-15, 21-12 in 42 minutes on court. Well, the crowd in for a feast of badminton today. Still 4 more matches, of course, to come in this first session. And next, we switch it up to singles. Aya Ohori versus Han Yue, both in the world's top 10. Should be a good one in a couple of minutes. Warm welcome back to Hangzhou for our continuing coverage of these HSBC BWF World Tour finals. Some magnificent silverware up for grabs and plenty of prize money as well. Will be dished out tomorrow. Slightly later start time, by the way, at 2 o'clock tomorrow. We're moving on to our second match on semi-final Saturday. It's a women's singles between Aya Ohori of Japan and Han Yue from China. We'll also be seeing that second semi-final, by the way, a little later on in this session. But first, it's this Japanese-Chinese clash.